difficult to summarize a volunteer record like Bill's. It spans 28 years, 4 schools, countless committees and advisory boards, and numerous campus departments. With 3 degrees from Stanford, a bachelor's in economics, master's in business, and a JD in law, Bill's connection to the university is indeed very broad and very deep. Bill sums it up like this: Stanford is a part of who I am. Bill's career in volunteer service began in the early 1980s when he started fundraising for the Office of Development. Since then, his engagement has expanded to include leadership roles at the business school, where he served on the Alumni Executive Board, and as a longtime guest lecturer for Professor Jack McDonald's investments class. Active at the law school as well, he was a member of the law school's Board of Visitors, the Dean's Advisory Council, co-chair of his law school 25th reunion campaign. And the School of Education, where the Barnums have been so generously and so actively focused on K-12 education, is another prime example of the difference Bill's contributions make to the trajectory of any school. Bill's involvement with the undergraduate institution remained equally lively. He co-chaired his 25th and 50th reunion campaign, 30th reunion campaign. I can say it's a sincere mea culpa for that one. Now we're going to get back on track. Served as vice chair for the Stanford Fund and was a member of the Stanford Associates Board of Governors and the Parents Advisory Board. Suffice it to say, his incredible record of service and his natural leadership abilities made him a natural choice to serve as a member of the university's Board of Trustees, which he did from 2005 to 2010. Bill and his wife, Donna Lisa, class of 81, are active for Stanford in Southern California and have been involved with every development campaign in recent history. Most recently, Bill served as a member of the Campaign Executive Committee for the Stanford Challenge. The Barnums have graciously hosted numerous Stanford meetings and stepped up as leaders for many of Stanford's premier events, including Leading Matters. Anyone who knows Bill knows about his infectious enthusiasm and his ability to draw people together. He's a creative thinker, a born collaborator, and he approaches every task with a strong commitment to partnership. His passion for Stanford and his belief in the role education plays in our society fuel Bill's work for the university. Bill describes his connection to Stanford like this: Stanford and I developed a deep bond with each other, which has led me not only to be thankful for all it gave me and make me want to give something back, but also to care about its future as a living institution. Every instance of Bill's involvement in Stanford reflects an uncommon gift of self, time, energy, and commitment. Bill, for your exemplary volunteer service to the university, it is my pleasure to present you with the Stanford Medal.
Thank you for that nice introduction. And thank you, Bill, Chen, and all the Stanford Associates for this great award. And thank you, Barnum family, I didn't want to forget, for indulging me in this great passion that I have. Although I'll tell the rest of the crowd, if they won't listen, that when you marry a Stanford woman, and you have 3 kids who spend apparently your 50th is coming soon too. When you spend all your time on weekends watching Stanford sporting events, and you're lucky to have enough to have one child who gets to participate on one of the teams, they give their indulgence very willingly. So it wasn't too big a deal. So as you heard, I was really fortunate. I got to be at Stanford for 8 years and really get to drink in all that this place had to offer. And when I got my last degree, what I didn't realize until a few years later when I started volunteering, that I should have awarded Stanford a degree in psychological genetics. I know that there's no such thing, but they somehow changed my DNA without me knowing it while I was here. And I know a lot of you have felt the same way over the years. So when I started volunteering, I really did it as a way to say thank you, as a way to sort of show my gratitude for all the things that Stanford had given me and my desire to make sure other kids had those same chances and opportunities. But over the years, what really made me love Stanford even more was the people. The GSB students I met in my classes, the people at the development office, at the Alumni Association who I worked with a lot, my classmates who I reconnected with in reunion campaigns, and then more recently while I was on the board in the whole university leadership. And what I came to the conclusion was that my motivation had changed a little bit over the years, and it wasn't so much that I was so thankful that I had been a student, it was just that I was thankful that Stanford was here with this unbelievable mission and goals and leadership. So my final thank you is to the senior academic leadership of Stanford, to John Hennessy and John Etchemendy and the deans, Pam and Richard and Larry and Garth and all the deans really, and to the senior faculty, because they are making this place something that is really fun to volunteer for, whether you're an alum or not. So thank you again. I have one announcement to make. After 30 years, 28 years, I've decided that I reached the midpoint of my career as a Stanford volunteer.
I would like to thank you, Bill. I'd like to invite Michelle Clayman to come forward.